Hoi! I'm Kalsare, also known as Serene or Academies, but today we're doing fun stuff, so we're on this channel. We got the shirt, we got the hat, now we're gonna try some candy. Here's a couple disclaimers. I have not bought every single kind of candy that is available at Oompa's candy shop. However, I've gotten a majority of them. So, some of the candy is actually kind of old, and even though it's a taste test, it's not a true taste test. Okay, so I don't have a couple of them, and let me go to the thing. So, these are all of the options, and I think they've actually changed it so you can see, like, never mind, immediately wrong. There we go. So no, yes, yes, no, yes, 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 yes. Well, no, sorry, excuse me. No, yes, yes. I don't have this by itself. And I did get it, but I've eaten all of it. But, all these first 4 flavors are part of the rainbow one. So I have the rainbow one, and that should be all good. But those are all of the flavors that have come out as of recording. I took it as a sign from Papa Oomp that he re-released the green apple this week as my time to review all of the ones that have come out so far that I have. And I have my handy dandy, because I'm not eating whole pieces of all this. This is passion fruit. And I haven't ever tried this flavor before. SourBoys Edition. SourBoys is Japanese for sour. So we got like a purplish color, like an orangey yellow. Very true to passion fruit. It's the way my mouth is already watering. Smell test. It smells good. It smells very sweet. Let me just get all that crinkly in there. ASMR. So we're gonna do the pull test. And it worked. I'm literally a hoe for passion fruit, so this is my favorite thing in the world right now. So, even the back is pretty. Like, look at that sunset. I love it. So, sodium is 30 milligrams, which isn't really that bad. Total carbohydrate is 21 grams. And that's split into less than 1 gram of dietary fiber, which is honestly really good for candy. It's not great, but it's still good for candy. And then it only includes 7 grams of added sugars. And I say only just because that is very low for candy, especially as added. It's still a decent amount of sugar, but that's like most pop cans have 40 grams of sugar in it, like one can does, so that's honestly not bad. Has 1 gram of protein, which is a little bit surprising that it has protein in it, but honestly, we love it. Uses malic acid for the sour, so it's a little bit more sour than citric acid, and I also know that some people have issues with citric acid depending on some of their allergens, so that's also great to see. I love that it calls out that it has 0% and 0 mcg milligrams of vitamin D. Real ones, no. It does have a little bit of calcium, but it's not any like insane amount. It does have a little bit of iron in it and a little bit of potassium. Once again, none of these amounts are crazy. Delicious. I love this a lot, actually. Like, this is my favorite flavor. I'm not doing the Sunshine Slap yet because it technically came out before a lot of the other ones. It just was re-upped recently. The cotton candy. Twister Tang. Oh, she chunky. So, well, that's something of note too. So the thickness of the licorice is actually pretty thick. In more recent ones, it kind of varies a little bit. I think that's just because they're small batches, so there is going to be some variance. It's like a light blue color and like a pinkish, reddish, orange color. Mostly on the pink-red end of the spectrum. It does taste like cotton candy. The sour level is like just right. Sometimes it's like, oh, it could be a little more sour, but at the same time, it's a licorice, so you don't really want it too sour versus like a hard candy where I might want it a little more sour. About the same in terms of ingredients and that kind of thing. Cute art. Very Midwest chic. Midwest meets Willy Wonka of the Midwest. And this is the flavor Love Bomb. And it is cherry and mango. So this one is red with a like yellowish orange. And then there's like a little line there. Don't know if it's supposed to be there, but I think it adds to it. Doesn't take away. Good rip. Texture is good. This one, maybe because I just opened it, it's a little less chewy. It does get pretty hard to chew when it's been around for a while. Flavor wise, it's okay. Like, it works. I've never been a cherry first kind of girl. Unlike mangoes, I love real mangoes, dessert mangoes, but mango flavoring can kind of be hit or miss. But I think overall it's okay. We have Kev, which is Call Me Chris's dog. Very cute. As watermelon flavor. We have Frankie Fruit, which is blueberry. So cute. I love the cat tree. And we have PD Snacks, which is, excuse me, I think it's blood orange. I'll rip that bad boy. Yeah, it smells like blood orange to me. So this orange, well, in the pictures, it does show a little bit more red. And here's the other thing, is that's how you can tell they've aged, is those natural food colorings will actually change over time. But, oh yeah, and this one's a little bit harder to rip, but still have a bit of a peel. Now, I'm not really an orange girly, but blood orange for some reason is just so much better. And I think it's because it has like a hint of like raspberry to it. I love me some raspberries. Now, Frankie Fruit. This one is blueberry. And of course, Frankie, she's just a baby. And this one, I think you can tell a little bit more that the color has changed over time. So when it first came, it was a little bit more of a vibrant blue. But over time, it has turned a little more gray. Which is okay, because I know this is just natural. So these ones, because there's a little more like squish to the licorice, it's giving. It's giving blueberry. Okay, and now for the last of the doughs, we have Kev. I am a watermelon girly, and I love sour watermelon flavors, so we love this. Love to see, oh, I think it's watermelon raspberry, and you know how that would make sense. Got a little raspberry on his nose with the watermelon cube. It's cute. Now this It looks like a watermelon. You got your standard green and pink, which on my other channel and back there, you can see I have watermelons because that's how I roll. So here's what I'm noticing. Flavor, good, but it was better when it was fresh. So when I first got this, when the batch was new, delicious. Over time, I do feel like some part of the watermelon flavoring has changed a little bit. So, still good, but not as good as it could be. And as good as I know it to be. So, note taken. The Some Ordinary Editions is what I'm going to call it. And I did not get the podcast, so, which I'm still so sad about. I want to try a fruit punch flavor, like, geez. But we do have the Mudahar Edition. Mudahar. And this is like a grape and lime flavor. Are these the combos that we're choosing? Do love a grape flavored candy. So we have our lime green with our purple. And I do think that it works great for the flavors. The purples stayed pretty well. It has gone a little grayish, but I still recognize it as purple. Mwah. I love it. We've gone through most of them, but first we need to go into the first innovative flavor that SourBoys came out with. And it is Sunshine Slap. This is the re-upped version of it. So it's not the first time it came out. It's the second time that it came out. Because I was so upset that I couldn't get it the first time. And this one, I'm pretty sure it's just orange, strawberry, and pineapple. Sorry, let me just point to his forehead. So this one has the modern ingredients. I have not been paying attention to the ingredients. Ooh, so here's something to note. Yeah, the first change happened here. The serving size is one roll, or like one belt, which it is currently 1.5. And the old belt, and you can also tell the calories are different, so 90 and 130. And the big reason is this has more sodium. So where it is 30 milligrams. It was 100 milligrams, and it also had more sugar. So this one has 15 grams of added sugar, but it still has like a gram of protein. So this is the kind of medium mold formula. I don't know exactly how that translates in terms of whatever. Even though it's not a healthy candy, it has been getting healthier. I think it might have had a bit of striping. I was about to just casually eat this. Let me look first, okay? Sunshine Slap is mostly just kind of this orangey color. I do think that it had some stronger, like, orange lines in it, perhaps. But that has since just become mostly just this, like, yellow color. She's giving sunshine. She good. She's delicious. I like her. It's innovative. It's like the Pog, but different. And literally the only thing similar to Pog is the orange. And the fact that it's tropical E. But it's a little more homegrown, you know, instead of the guava and the passion fruit, it's the pineapple and the strawberry. It's POS. Or SOP. Based on this ingredients list, or the nutrition facts, sorry, there's 2 iterations of the general nutrition. So these are the 130 calories with 15 grams of sugar. And there's mango, blue raspberry, green apple, and there's also strawberry, which I no longer have a bag of. I ate it all. And so then they came out with the rainbow, the rainbow. And I think I'll just open this one because I've opened a lot of bags of candy and I should probably start eating the ones that are open sooner rather than later. First, you can still see the rainbow, and that is amazing for the coloring. So once again, the blue did kind of go gray, but it's still blue. And what you can do with this, since it's all the different flavors, you can peel it by color. Which honestly, strawberries may be my favorite of the first ones. Green apple. Some of the earlier ones at times almost felt like a little too thin. Like this one looks like it might be a little more thin. So over time it'll just get kind of hard to chew. I'm putting passion fruit in S tier. And then, oh my gosh. I'm putting some ordinary gamer into S tier as well. I'm putting Frankie in A tier. I'm putting Petey in A tier. And I'm putting, oh my gosh, I'm putting Kev's Candy in A tier when it's fresh. When it's not, it's in B tier. Blue Raspberry in A tier. Sour Green Apple, A tier. Oh my gosh. Sunshine Slap, B tier. Rainbow is low A or high B tier, just because it does have a variety. The Twister Tang, the cotton candy flavor, is maybe C tier for me, or like a lower B tier. Strawberry is A tier. And mango's D tier. And the Love Bomb is D tier. And I think that's all of them. Basically, it's been since July of last year, so it's almost been a year. And the candy is done pretty well, being shelf stable. Some issues with colors, but that's really normal for having natural colors and flavors. And honestly, I'm a little bit more surprised that the flavors haven't changed more. But yeah, overall, very good. A good alternative to mass-produced candy. You know, the ingredients are good. It's locally done. It's small batches. Good if you like sour candy, good if you like chewy candy. I love both, so of course I was going to participate. And I'm actually so hype about the passion fruit flavor. Oompa talked about doing a new flavor every week, which is insane. I'm not holding him to it because I think that's crazy. But I do think he's got a good thing going, and I hope that he re-ups some of these, especially the passion fruit flavor, which I should have bought more. I should have had more faith in him, but sometimes you just don't have a lot of money for candy, and other times you build up what ends up being a lot of money for candy. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and being here, and I'll see you in another video.